Ari is going through it. Recently hopped on social media to issue an apology to Moneybag Yo after she tweeted that he was not her dude.
You spoke about your girl, Ari.
This my homie, like this my dog, like it's love a friend, like everything, that whole relationship, like gonna tell you like, bro, you lame, like this lame, don't do that. Us as men, like we need that, you know?
Money was moving fast, love was looking solid, and everything seemed locked in for Moneybag Yo and Ari Fletcher until the image cracked wide open. What looked like a flawless relationship online slowly turned into one of the messiest situations hip-hop fans had seen in a minute. Behind the luxury trips and perfect photos, something was quietly falling apart, and nobody expected how public it would get.
Good vibes. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm not dealing with no negative vibes from this day forward, man. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm straight. I don't want that energy around me.
For context, Moneybag Yo had been riding high as one of Memphis' biggest rap stars, while Ari Fletcher, born Ariana Fletcher, had already built her own lane as a Chicago-based influencer and entrepreneur. Millions of followers, thriving businesses, and non-stop attention kept her name buzzing. Since getting together in 2019, the two stayed in the spotlight. Flashy gifts, exotic cars, designer bags, and non-stop flexing made them look untouchable. They played the role of a power couple perfectly, at least on the surface. But while the internet was watching highlights, whispers were spreading quietly in the background. People had been talking for a while about Ari possibly entertaining other men, but nobody had solid proof. Some even believed Moneybag might have been aware and simply choosing not to react, moving freely himself while keeping things calm publicly. Either way, things stayed quiet. Until they didn't. Everything shifted when a blogger known as Woo Lady stepped in and aired out what she claimed was the real story. According to her breakdown, Ari Fletcher and influencer Tatiana Chanel were both allegedly circling around Lil Baby, creating tension behind the scenes. Tatiana, known for her highly public relationship with Boston Richie, was reportedly pulled into the mix, turning the situation into a full-blown triangle. Woo Lady even used coded nicknames while explaining how obvious everything had become, suggesting this wasn't some hidden situation. It was happening right in plain sight for anyone paying attention. This wasn't subtle at all. This was bold, right-in-your-face behavior that way too many people were aware of. The way it was described, the situation was so obvious that anyone paying attention could spot it instantly, no digging required. That detail alone made people start questioning how long this had really been going on. That's when folks started connecting the dots about why the friendship between Ari Fletcher and Jada Waiter suddenly went cold. At one point, these two were inseparable, posting together non-stop, backing each other's businesses, showing up to events, and hyping each other online like real friends. Then out of nowhere, the vibe shifted. At first, people assumed it was jealousy or competition. Some thought Jada felt away watching Ari live large with luxury gifts and non-stop attention while dating Moneybag Yo. But that theory didn't hold up once the truth came out. The real reason Jada pulled back was way deeper. She found out her friend had been moving around with Lil Baby, the father of her child, behind the scenes. Everything shifted when Jada decided she wasn't staying quiet anymore. During a live session, someone asked her straight up about the rumors. No dodging, no deflection, no dramatic pause. She calmly confirmed it, saying it was true, but made it clear she didn't want to dive into it.
Lip gloss and voodoo doll fighting for lashes. Lip gloss plus lashes because she found out voodoo doll is on that deep too.
The tone was almost too casual, like she was confirming something everybody already knew. That calm response spoke volumes. When viewers pointed out how confidently she said it, Jada doubled down with one word: "Been." That single word told the whole story. This wasn't new, this wasn't recent, and this wasn't accidental. It had been happening for a long time.
And it's on, like you can see it in New York, like in Times Square, like it's like 3D, it's like right there. Like everyone can see the bullshit, like it's right there for you, yes. So when we went to Times Square and we seen it, we said no! We said no!
Once that confirmation hit the internet, everything exploded. The rumors stopped being rumors, and suddenly the timeline made sense to everyone watching closely. And that people couldn't miss the tension once it showed up on screen. The energy between Ari Fletcher and Jada Waiter was stiff, uncomfortable, and hard to ignore. Ari clearly felt something was off, trying to read the room, while Jada stayed distant and guarded, giving nothing away. At the time, it looked confusing. Now it all clicks. Jada already knew what was happening behind closed doors. Sitting there, she was likely holding back a truth that would have blown everything up instantly. Instead of calling it out publicly, she chose silence and space. That restraint spoke volumes. She could have put everything out there way earlier, but instead she stepped back and kept it moving with dignity. Things only shifted once the rumors went public and wouldn't die down. At that point, Jada felt forced to confirm what she'd already been sitting on. And that's when the timeline got messy. Ari had been linked to Moneybag Yo since 2019, which raised questions about how long this situation may have been going on, at least according to what was being claimed. What made people side-eye even harder was that this wasn't the first time Ari's name had come up in similar conversations. Fans remembered when Cardi B previously accused her of allegedly being involved with Offset during Cardi's marriage. That situation was loud, emotional, and unforgettable, adding more fuel to the narrative surrounding Ari's choices. Because of that history, some people felt this situation didn't come out of nowhere. But what really shocked everyone was Ari's reaction once everything blew up. Instead of jumping online with explanations or denial posts, she stayed calm and kept posting like nothing happened. Workouts, brand updates, lifestyle clips, business as usual. That energy had people thinking this might have been intentional. Some started wondering if Ari wanted the truth out there, maybe as a quiet way to flip the embarrassment back onto MoneyBagg. Whether that theory holds up or not, one thing's clear. Her silence said just as much as words ever could. Now here's the part people don't like to talk about. Moneybag Yo wasn't exactly moving clean either. Over the years, his name kept popping up in different situations that didn't paint him as the most loyal partner. More than once, women came forward claiming they were involved with him while he was still publicly linked to Ari Fletcher. One woman from his hometown even shared messages, photos, and proof of money being sent, all suggesting their connection went way beyond casual. Then another situation popped up where messages surfaced showing MoneyBagg expressing feelings and making plans while still in a committed relationship. Each time, the story followed the same script. There was even a separate claim from an Atlanta dancer who said the situation went on for months and came with visuals to back it up. Every time something like this surfaced, Ari ended up looking embarrassed publicly while MoneyBagg barely reacted, brushing it off like it was nothing. Ari's response pattern became predictable. She'd post vague messages about loyalty, respect, or feeling let down, but she never fully walked away. Supporters begged her to leave, but she stood by him, defended him, and kept the relationship alive online. A few days later, everything would reset. Luxury gifts, trips, matching posts, and smiles like nothing ever happened. But embarrassment stacks up, and eventually people reach a breaking point. That's why some believe this situation involving Lil Baby wasn't random at all. To some, it looked like payback, a way to flip the humiliation back where it came from. And let's be real, messing with another high-profile rapper hits different. Lil Baby has been dominating the industry for years. Platinum projects, sold-out tours, non-stop streams. On top of that, his reputation for spending big is no secret. Lavish trips, luxury cars, and a lifestyle most people only see online. So from the outside looking in, people felt like Ari wasn't just reacting emotionally, she was making a statement. Whether that's true or not, one thing's clear. This situation didn't come out of nowhere. If the claims are true that Lil Baby was financially supporting Ari Fletcher while she was still with Moneybag Yo, that adds a whole new layer of disrespect. That's not just stepping out. That's letting another man outdo you in the one area you've always flexed publicly. For someone like Moneybagg, who built part of his image on being a provider, that hit would cut deep. From the outside, it suddenly looked like another man was doing more for her than her own partner. The timing also raised eyebrows. Instead of ending things quietly, this situation played out in front of everyone, making Moneybagg the one left looking blindsided for once. After years of public embarrassment on her end, some people believe this was Ari finally flipping the script. When the story first broke, all eyes were on Moneybagg. People waited to see if he'd snap online, deny everything, or address Lil Baby directly. The anticipation was heavy, because this time, he wasn't in control of the narrative, and his response said everything without saying much at all. Instead of speaking on the situation, Moneybagg posted a story showing stacks of cash. No caption, no explanation, just money on display. The message was clear. He wanted the world to believe he was unbothered and still winning. But let's be honest, That kind of move usually means the opposite. When someone responds to relationship drama with a money flex, it often signals hurt masked as confidence. In the rap world, showing emotional damage isn't an option, so the money does the talking. From his perspective, the situation was brutal. His partner had allegedly been involved with another rapper for a long time, and the confirmation came straight from someone close to the situation. That level of public embarrassment would shake anyone, especially someone living in the spotlight. That cash post wasn't just about wealth, it was about control, a silent way of saying, I'm still good. But anyone who's been through real relationship fallout knows one thing: when you truly don't care, you don't feel the need to prove it. What really made this situation extra complicated is the fact that Moneybag Yo and Lil Baby run in the same lanes, same industry, same events, same mutual connections. This wasn't just a breakup. This turned into an issue of pride and respect inside hip-hop culture. In that world, another man stepping in and taking your spot is seen as one of the biggest violations. It's not just about losing a relationship, it's about how people look at you afterward. Folks start questioning if you didn't know what was happening or if you knew and couldn't stop it. Either way, the conversation shifts, and that pressure hits different when the whole industry is watching. For Ari Fletcher, this situation might actually work in her favor. She gets to exit a relationship where she was repeatedly embarrassed, and she does it without looking weak. If the talk about Lil Baby supporting her is accurate, people see it as her leveling up instead of taking another loss. She also flips her image completely. Instead of being viewed as the one always getting played, she becomes the one who took control of the situation. That kind of move earned her respect from people who were tired of watching her take hit after hit. But for MoneyBagg, the fallout cuts deep. Losing your partner is one thing. Losing her to another rapper with the whole internet watching is something else entirely. That kind of public pressure sticks and follows you everywhere, even on stage. The wild part is how avoidable all of this was. If honesty came first, things might have ended cleaner. But ego, pride, and public image took over. That's how celebrity relationships often crash. Too much money, too many eyes, and nobody wanting to look like the one who lost. Now both sides are stuck dealing with the aftermath while social media picks teams. Some feel Ari finally stood up for herself. Others think MoneyBagg didn't deserve that level of disrespect. Either way, this proves one thing loud and clear. Fame and money don't protect anyone from real relationship drama. The only real difference here is fame. When you're famous, every move plays out in real time, with millions watching. Moneybag Yo will be just fine. He's still dropping hits, still stacking money, and still moving forward. But let's be real, this situation is going to stick with him for a while. Anytime Ari Fletcher or Lil Baby gets mentioned, this chapter is coming right back to mind. As for Ari and Lil Baby, only time will tell if this was just a quick get back or the start of something serious. Either way, this whole saga proves one thing loud and clear: money, fame, and status don't protect anyone from relationship chaos. And something tells me this story isn't finished yet. So if you want to stay locked in on the next twist, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tap the next video on your screen right now for more celebrity drama, and I'll catch you on the next one.